Hey everyone, it's me Catherine, and today I'm here to talk to you about a comic book series that I recently started, which got quite a bit of buzz, at least from the people that I'm subscribed to, back when the first volume came out a couple of years ago. And it is Monstress, which is written by Marjorie Liu, and the illustrations are by Sana Takeda. And I recently read the first two volumes, Monstress Awakening, which is volume 1, and The Blood, which is volume 2. The third volume I think is set to be released during the summer of this year, which I'm really excited about. But anyway, so Monstress is an epic fantasy series which is set in a matriarchal world inspired by 1900s Asia, and the backdrop to this world is there was this war between Arcanics, which are magical creatures who mostly have some sort of animalistic feature about them. Some of them do pass as humans, and the Kumai, which are a society or coven, I guess, of witches who use Arcanics to fuel their power. I think they consume, I don't know if it's something in their bones, I can't quite remember, they consume something from the Arcanics which fuels their power, and the war was between these two. And we follow our main character, Micah Half-Wolf, who is an Arcanic who passes as human, and she has lost her arm. We don't know when, it happens at some point before the start of the first volume, and she's lost this arm, and very occasionally tentacles grow out of it, which you'll find out more when you read the series, because it's more than just tentacles growing out of her arm. There's a lot more to Micah than you first see. And Micah is on this quest to find answers about the death of her mother. I think she died when Micah was only a young child, and we follow Micah as she journeys to find these answers and to, I think her initial aim is to avenge the death of her mother. And she gets herself caught up in a lot more, I think, than she maybe thought she would. All she wants is answers about her mum, and well, I think obviously things aren't going to be that simple for her, and some of the answers that she finds I think she's not going to like. But overall, Micah as a main protagonist I do really like, because she's really flawed. A lot of these characters are really flawed. She's no hero, she's not out to save the world or anything, she just wants to know about her mum, and she's very single-minded sometimes in that respect. That's all she wants to know the answers for, and she can be a bit cold, a bit cruel maybe as well. And it's really interesting seeing how she interacts with the other characters, the other people that she comes across in this journey, and how she interacts with her companions that she has on this journey, because there are a couple of companions that she takes, well, she not takes with her, but that sort of like tag along with her as she goes. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how Micah grows as a character throughout the rest of this series, and just finding out more about this world in general, because this is one of those stories that sort of drops you in partway through. You're not there from the beginning, nothing's spoon-fed to you, because everybody mostly knows everything anyway. They already have all the knowledge of this world, they don't need to explain it to anybody, so you're sort of left to figure quite a bit out. But there is, at the end of every chapter, some information about the history of the world, about the people, these creatures, these beings that live in this world, and sort of theories and things on how maybe possibly they came to be, which is really interesting. But it's really the only information that you sort of which is just handed to you. The rest you're sort of left to figure out, and I really enjoy that, because it makes you feel like, it makes you sort of feel like you're part of it. It pulls you in from the very beginning, like you're already there, involved in the world, and you're not treated like some newbie who knows absolutely nothing. So I really like that, but because of that there's still a lot that I don't know, that I don't understand, and then I'm really looking forward to finding out. And for the actual story itself, like I said, the backdrop to this world is there was this war between the Arcanics and the Kumai, and this is really about I guess survival. A lot of the characters, a lot of the people that we come across in this are survivors of the war, and it's things that they've done to ensure their survival, things that they will do to keep surviving, and it's a bit grim, a bit violent, a bit bloody, and that's shown in the artwork as well, so if you don't deal well with that, then maybe this won't be for you. Speaking of the artwork itself I think fits really, really well with this story. It's, although there is colour, it's very sort of dull, there's nothing too bright, it's not very bright or vibrant, and it fits perfectly I think with this story and the whole mood and the atmosphere. It sort of pictures it, in my opinion, perfectly, and I just think this, just like the writing and the story and the artwork and everything, it's great, and I'm really looking forward to the third volume, which like I said is coming out later this year. I'm really looking forward to reading more about this, and I'm just really glad I started it, and everyone who said nice things about it was right. So if you haven't already picked it up, then I definitely would recommend it. That is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this, if you've read it, if you intend to read it, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye!